So I'm sitting here after the Silver Lake Farmers Market. It's July 7th, I believe. July 9th. And it wasn't good. And I'm thinking, this is fucking impossible. It doesn't work. It doesn't pencil out. The really interesting thing about this is that everybody sits there and talks about sustainability and urban farming and blah, 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 and shit this and fucking shit that. And it's all in print, and there's glossy photos, and the reality is, are you fucking kidding me? The reality is, I don't know if it's possible. I mean, I'm a smart guy. I know how to work it. I know how to run it through the ringer. I know the business side of it. And there's a lot of delusion going on. And everybody talks this crap. In reality, they don't really support it. And I just don't know if it can be done. And I'm one guy. Fuck. I don't have any employees. I don't have any labor. I don't pay anybody anything. I'm one guy trying to do it. Yeah? Which means that's as lean and mean as you can possibly get. And I have very modest expectations and goals about, doesn't take a lot for me to stay alive, And even within all that, I don't see it. And for me, I think I've talked about this before, sustainability is about not just can you sustain, you have to be able to sustain an economic model at the same time. And I don't see it. It's all great to talk about. It's all fabulous. Ain't happening from my perspective. We'll see, huh? But nobody's tried harder to pull this off on an urban level than I have. And I'm not sure it can be done. Which is fucking awful. Yeah? maybe everybody should just grow everything in their backyard, and that's as good as it gets. And the successes and the failures of what it is you grow, and what you can put on your table. Uh, Here's the deal. Maybe it's best as just a supplemental position. And maybe that's what I'm missing, is that, I want it to be not just supplemental. I want it to be fundamental. And it ain't working. I mean, I'm not sure if there's a there. We'll see. I'll keep you posted, but at this point, I swear to fucking God, I am like sort of weighing the I've had 3 friends die of heart attacks. I know of 3 other people who've died of heart attacks in the very recent past. I feel like I'm maxing out on a level where, I'm challenging my health. I don't know why. I just think it's there for the taking. And, I mean, fuck, is this worth it? I mean, do you guys fucking get it? I sit there at the farmer's market. Do you get what kind of sacrifice this takes and how hard it is to pull it off? I get these fucking people all day long who sit there and it's like dilettante shit. Or great idea, but do you pony up? Are you willing to pay for it? Are you willing to fucking do something about it? It's the same thing with the gas stuff or like any of these issues. What are you willing to do other than just squawk about it and talk and how cool and this is the correct politics and this is what we should be doing and blah blah fucking blah. Put your money where your mouth is, get your head out of your ass, and do something about it. Don't just talk about it. Don't just incorporate it into your dinner conversations. I mean, come on. There has to be some level here where I derive actual meaning from what I'm doing, from this attempt. That is wholly different than talking about something, trying on a pair of shoes. It's an interesting idea. I haven't really thought about it that way. But for me, this is meaningful. This is something that carries a level of weight that is guttural, from the gut. If you can't fucking participate on that level, then let's just call it a day and end the conversation and stop your trite little bullshit and act, stop acting cool. I would have never attempted this if I thought that it couldn't be substantial in a way that I don't know, in a weird way that made sense. Well, to me this makes sense. And mostly I get indifference or I get consumerism. Let's just woof it down, which is cool because that's what part of what food's about. I mean, that is what food's about. But if you care about your fucking food, you care about where it comes from, you care about how far it takes to get to you, you care about the quality of it, you care about whether someone like me, I mean, I'm so hyper organic it's not even funny. Do you just want to talk organic, or do you want to really pay for it? If not, I'll just shut this dog and pony show down. Ciao, kids.